John, England are going to the World Cup. Can you sum up how that feels for us?
Yeah, I think you see after the game when we beat Croatia and finally put ourselves in the World Cup, the relief from the players. I think with the past experience of not qualifying for the Euros, the determination we've shown this campaign to get there, and the belief and the relief as well once we finally done it against Croatia. A great feeling, and to do it early in the group as well and win all our games so far is a good achievement.
The kids here at the school in Surrey have given you an incredible reception. What on earth would it be like if England won the World Cup?
Yeah, no, they've been unbelievable today. Great set of kids, really well behaved as well. But if we do go on to win it, which is still, we've still got an awful lot of improvements to be made. The whole nation could just go, to come to a standstill for 3 or 4 days, I'm sure.
Have you thought about what it would be like if it actually happened, if you went to South Africa and lifted the World Cup?
No, I haven't actually. As I said before, we've only qualified, and I think with that disappointment of before, we have to realise that we've still got some improvements to make in the squad as individuals and collectively that the manager has got now a chance to work on in the next couple of games. So we'll do that. He'll maybe try a couple of players and find out what squad is the best to take to South Africa.
What influence can a captain have on a team at the World Cup? Is there something extra that you can do? Do you do more than other players to get the result when it comes to it?
I think whether it be on the training field or on a match day, you can set the tempo of a game by winning a header in the first minute, rallying the lads around you. And, I've always had that philosophy of, you train how you play, and every day in training I give it 100%. And if people, around me are coming into training wanting to give 90%, then that's not good enough for myself or the manager. Not just myself, the manager will clearly, give me a kick up the backside as well if people are not training hard. And it keeps everyone on their toes. And whether that's me, Rio, the more experienced players, it's sort of encouraging, the squad players to work harder and try and improve, or the manager, then we'll do so.
If you're looking ahead to 2010, who are going to be England's biggest rivals, do you think?
I think it's too early to say, I think, at the minute, because you look around and Portugal are struggling, the Czech Republic are struggling, Argentina are struggling as well. So there's some big teams at the minute that could possibly, not even make it to South Africa. That's why it's important that, we keep our feet firmly on the ground and realise that we've got one step in the door. And, as I say, we want to improve. We want to make sure we're, in a year's time when we go to the World Cup, that we're in the right frame of mind, in the right form and doing the right things on the pitch. But I think it's too early to say and call, because a lot of big teams are struggling at the moment.
What about the dreaded penalties, John? You've had some horrible experiences of those in Moscow with Chelsea. Would you step up and take a penalty if needed in the World Cup next year?
Yeah, of course. I think when you look at the squad as well, obviously Lamps is our first choice. You've got Stevie, Wazza. There's probably 5 players, well in front of me. So I think I'll be out the first 5, but I definitely put myself forward. I've got no reason not to. Okay, I stepped up and missed one for Chelsea in a massive tournament, but at the same time, I'm not going to shirk away from any challenges thrown at me in my career. I want to stand up to the plate, and if that means taking a penalty, I will do.
You saw with Stuart Pearce in Euro 96 how it feels to put it right and score the next penalty. Have you dreamt of doing that, perhaps?
Yeah, of course, that's what you want to do, and you want to wait for a time. But as I say, for Chelsea, there's players in front of me, as we see in the Charity Shield as well, in the Community Shield, sorry. We see players in front of me, and that's just how it is on that day. I got picked to be 5th choice. On other days I wasn't, but that's down to the manager to make them decisions in the future.
We've got a long build-up to the World Cup now. What would your message to England fans be in the meantime?
I think to really enjoy the atmosphere around England at the moment. We are playing well. As I said before, when we was playing bad, the fans let us know about it. The players felt really bad. And I think this campaign has been a chance for the players to turn around and say, thanks for the fans, for all their travelling, all their hard work, the amount they pay for flights and tickets, going across the world. And I'm sure there'll be thousands in South Africa determined to get tickets and be there supporting their country. If we can give back performances and results as we have done in the campaign, we can put a smile on their faces, which we owe them.